In this video, we are going to see how we can manage the sales order if we have also received the advances from a customer. So as you can see here on 12th of January, it says sales order received of shirts from Mr. Samuel Burns. So the quantity of the shirts that the customer ordered is 1800 and the rate is 400. This makes the total to 720,000. But since this was a big order, so against that we have received advance from the customer and that we already recorded. But in future, we might forget that we have received the advance from this customer, right? So what we want to do is, even though we know that sales order doesn't affect the accounting entries, we want to record the customer advances so that whenever we transfer that sales order directly to the sales invoice, that should be accounted for as well. So here we will learn two things. First of all, we will create a sales order, and against that in future, since we know that this will be directly transferred to sales invoice, we will incorporate the advances received as well. So let's head over to Sage and click on customers and sales. In order to enter a sales order, let's click on sales order and click on new sales order. Since we have already created the customer, so let's choose the customer, Samuel Burns. Transaction date is 12th of January. So 12th of January. Ship by is automatically set, but it's set to an earlier date, which cannot be done. So we have to set a later date, and order number is 27. So let's change that. Let's quickly enter the details about this order. Customer has only ordered us shirts. By the way, guys, shirts is not in the quantity yet because this is a finished goods, and that's a normal practice in manufacturing companies. They take the order from the customers even though the stock is not there, because they commit to deliver all the finished goods later and then run the manufacturing process. So that's not an issue. As you can see, shirts and pants both are 0. So let's select this, and customer has ordered us 1800 shirts. You can put any description if you want to, like for this narration, you can put it here as well. The rate that the customer agreed on is 400. Let's put that, and you can change the text to regular. You can change it to exempt as well. But since, as you can see here, it's not charging any text, we will keep it as it is. So this is 720,000 as a total. But later on, since we know that the purpose of sales order is to convert that to sales invoice directly in future. So at that spot, we might forget entering the customer advances or reducing it from the customer invoice. So what we can do here is we can just mention this narration, or we can simply write customer advance received. It's minus 400,000. When we enter this, it's not showing us any ledger to alter. So if we want to customize that, just go to the journal, and here we can see this 400,000 entry, which is charged in the sales income, but that's wrong. We will change it to customer liability, customer advances. So when we enter the sales invoice, it should be passed like this. Account receivable should be 320,000 only because we have already received some advance. So now it's settled against the invoice, so that liability is reducing, and whenever the liability reduces, it's debit. And against that, the sales of overall amount, which is 720,000, is credit. So this is how you can enter this. This is the perfect treatment for it. Click on save, and that's how you do it. Even if we want to convert this particular sales order to a sales invoice, we can simply click from the top on invoice, and as you can see, it directly switches to invoice and converts that order to invoice. So in future, we will definitely have a benefit of it, that we have already mentioned that the advance amount is already received. So guys, that's how you do it. Just try this by yourself, and I will see you in the next one.